Cloud computing is certainly one of the biggest hyped areas in IT today. In order to really understand what it is, we found that we have to dig deeper and talk about some specific focus areas underneath the big picture in order to really dive in and give people the value that they need and the understanding that they need to make decisions. Gartner has embarked upon an effort that we call the Cloud Bill of Rights. By working with IT people from some very significant organizations, we've brought them together in such a way that enables us to help facilitate them get their voice heard in the industry about what users and consumers of cloud computing services expect from the providers of those services. Cloud services brokerage is a term that Gartner has introduced to describe how third parties are going to get involved in providing value-added services in the cloud computing world. If you look at traditional cloud services that are available, they tend to be rather commodity-like in nature, and they may not fit the needs of your organization off the shelf, so to speak. By applying cloud engineering techniques to turn them into what you need, we believe there are a lot of opportunities for these brokerages to be part of the value equation. Most of the focus around cloud computing has been around enabling people to do things, but oftentimes security and manageability end up as afterthoughts. In order to get out in front of those kinds of issues, we recommend that you pay attention to security and management, governance, compliance, other kinds of things, in order to ensure that your implementations of cloud computing are up to the kinds of needs that you have in the enterprise. Most of the emphasis in cloud computing has initially been on public cloud computing. Private cloud is the idea of taking ideas, concepts, technologies, and approaches from the public cloud and applying them internally, much like we did with intranets and the internet itself way back 15 years ago. Very, very similar kinds of benefits can be obtained by bringing those benefits into organizations. In many ways, cloud computing is a sourcing decision. There are certainly technology issues underneath the covers many times, but sourcing, the idea of getting things from third parties, outsourced, hosted, these kinds of things have been around for a while. Cloud computing changes it, but in many ways builds upon the ideas in sourcing.